Another week of great pickups and another giveaway. Let's do it. Alright, let's get into it. So the bulk of the stuff today came from a indoor flea market or thrift store, wherever you want to call it. And we'll start with the PlayStation 2 games. So we got Hot Shots Golf 4. Kelly Slater's Pro Surfing, MVP 07 Baseball, Boogie, I don't know nothing about that, Lord of the Rings, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Chaos Bleeds. Original Xbox, Namco Museum, I love these games. CSI, American Chopper. Now, I've seen 1,000 copies of this, and I've never put it in an Xbox to see what it was all about. I guess I need to. Conflict, Desert Storm, Superman Returns, and my favorite out of the group, the original Forza Motorsports. PS4, Battlefront, and Watch Dogs. So when I go to a thrift store, and I see a lot of games, I do my best to just pile them all together and say, how much do you want for all of them? Because if they're asking $5 a piece for one, and I can get, 15 of them for $30, $35, I'll buy them all. So whenever you see stuff, try to package it together. Try to put a bunch of stuff together and say, I'll give you this much for this, because money talks. Alright. Another place, once again, I do most of my hunting at thrift stores. I have very specific places that I go. So these two things were at the same place. These are Super Mario Brothers ornaments. I thought they were awesome. And we have a 8-bit Mario amiibo. Some people might know what this is or recognize it. So this is an HD DVD player for the Xbox 360. Now, it isn't in there, but I do have one to stick in there. It has all the paperwork and everything else in there. It just wasn't in there. So the person gave me the box for free. So I can get a complete one. I don't know who's going to want to buy it besides a collector, but now we got one. All right. Now this I got really excited about when I seen it. Yes. It's getting harder and harder to find boxed things, especially in the wild. I asked this particular person about it, and they said yes, they did have one. I was shocked when they came out with this. And the box is a little rough. It's faded. It looks like it sat in somebody's garage. The coolest thing about the box is it actually has a proof of purchase right there. I don't know if you guys can read the date. So the date on it is December 28th, 1993. Now the styrofoam's in there and the Super Nintendo is in there, but nothing else was. That's okay. The styrofoam's the important part to me. Unfortunately, this is the Super Nintendo that was in there. It's one of the ones that's got the yellow on top and the bottom's a little yellow, but not nearly as bad as the top. It's about half faded. There's chips missing in it. It's got a name written on it. So it looks awful, but it works. So I'm going to see if I can't replace the top and maybe bleach it The bleaching process takes a long time. I thought about making a video about that, but we'll see if we can get that going. So a couple things that walked into the store this week I wanted to show you guys. Now we do albums. We're very particular about what albums we take. So we got a Journey album. Look at these pictures on the back. That's awesome. Rush, Moving Pictures. I love this album. Got Tom Sawyer on it. And my favorite, probably one of the most iconic album covers, Queen 2. So that's awesome. A couple of games that walked in the store this week. Persona 2. The box has a couple of cracks in the back of it. It is complete, and it does work. So I'm very happy to have this here. And last but not least, Majora's Mask. And this is complete. It has all the inserts, it has the cardboard, has everything in it. The cartridge is actually in fantastic shape. It's in really good shape. And a lot of people, you know, the manual, but the inserts are important too. So, always happy to see any Zelda complete in the box walk through the door. So, we got that. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, I said I was going to give these two beauties away. So this is Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins, and Super Mario Advance 2. Two great games. And the winner of that is, I know I'm going to mess this up, Awesome Gamer 27. If you're watching, I will leave my email in the description below. Shoot me your information, your name, your address, and I'll send you these games. Which brings us to this week's giveaway. So this week I'm going to give away the 8-bit Mario amiibo and the Mario ornaments. And that's it this week for the pickups with Retro Reboot. I'm Dan. See ya.